A threesome might be really enjoyable.
Are you expressing interest, Gam?
I've always had an interest.
Adrienne Banfield Norris is putting it all out on the table, leaving her granddaughter Willow Smith totally shocked.
It takes practice to have those difficult conversations.
On the latest episode of Red Table Talk on Facebook Watch, Willow joins her grandma Adrienne and her mom, Jada Pinkett Smith, to discuss romantic relationships between women, which eventually leads to Adrienne, aka Gammy's unexpected confession.
With it, and I know I've thought about, oh wow, a threesome might be really enjoyable, but just could never, how I was raised with all that guilt and shame around sex, so I definitely didn't have the freedom to consider it as far as love is concerned.
Yeah.
Are you expressing interest, Gam?
I've always had an interest.
Adrienne also goes on to explain why exactly she thinks a threesome would be interesting.
It just seems like sexually it would be extremely pleasurable.
Exactly. Let's put it on the table.
And although Adrienne says she's even talked to her husband about it, she admits she's still hesitant to try it.
I think it's too late in my life to be that experimental at this age.
I don't think
That's just how I feel. If I wasn't willing to do it then, I'm still not willing to do it now.
I think it's important, in all honesty, for a daughter for your kids to have the opportunity to see their parents and listen to their parents talk about different stages of life that you go through.
Another surprising moment from the episode, Willow Smith envisioning Jada's next relationship.
You just said something so interesting to me the other day. When you're like, Mom, you think if anything ever happened with you and Dad, I think you could be with a woman. And I was like, what?
I mean, this is the thing. That feeling that you get when you're with your sisters, that understanding and that acceptance and that softness, I feel like is very appealing.
The episode also featured guest Niecy Nash, who joined the family at the Red Table to dish on her recent marriage to wife Jessica Betts.
I've never dated a woman in my life until now, but it was the first time in my life I had ever felt fully seen. And it changed me.
She also goes on to say that it was hard for some people around her to understand.
What I say to that is, I am everything you thought I was. I just laid my head somewhere else.
Yeah.
And earlier this month, Niecy told ET that this is the happiest she's ever been.
It has something to do with how you're loved. I think it's different, because sometimes you can spend a lot of time having to interpret your love language.
Now. Preach.
But when somebody talking right,